Apparently, if you are angry about season 8, you are just a racist. That's according to the one and only Peter Dinklage. He thinks the only reason we're angry about season 8 is because we wanted pretty white people to sail off into the sunset. I don't know what he means. I assume he means we wanted Daenerys and Jon Snow to sail off in the sunset. Which is not true. Which is stupid. Because, for example, I think season 8 would have been better. It still would have been bad. It still would have been a bad season, a ridiculous season at that, because of what happened to the Night King and what happened to Rhaegal and what happened to the storyline, the characters and whatever. Ne? However, I think season 8 would have been better if the Mad Queen had won or something like that. Just give the Mad Queen a win, maybe you'll prove something, right? If the Mad Queen had won, maybe something would have been proven that no one is a savior. Everyone has the flaws. Okay, everyone has flaws. No one is perfect. So Daenerys wanted to be a good queen, but she got in charge and then she had to be a tyrant. But no, Daenerys never even got a chance to be a tyrant, because she just killed people on the, I think it's the same day, unless the previous day, but I think the same day, because like they were still executing the prisoners. There's no way it's the following day. I think the same day as the war. So she kills people on this day, and then immediately on that day she gets killed. Like, it didn't mean like her mad queenness, her turn didn't mean anything, because it didn't have any impact after the killings. Okay, after killing the people, she died immediately. She just died. Nothing happened. Okay, it would have been better if he let the Mad Queen rule with the iron fist. It would have a very important lesson, and it would feel like Game of Thrones, because in Game of Thrones, you don't win because you're a good guy, okay? You don't win because people love you. You don't win. You win because you have power, okay? You win because you're smart and you have power. That's is the only reason you win Game of Thrones. But in season 8, well, you didn't have to have power. Well, Sansa Stark just became queen. Why would the lords in the north, knowing very well that their rightful lord, by the way, their rightful lord, Bran Stark, their rightful lord is king of the 7 kingdoms, but somehow they made Sansa queen and bowed to? Why would they do that? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would people in the north vote for Sansa to be queen, knowing very well that her people, like their lord, their rightful, the oldest son of Ned Stark left alive, is the king. Is the king of the 7, but somehow no. The lords of the north just voted for Sansa to be queen because, well, girl power, right? Okay, that's it. Okay, and then we have to give the kingdoms. Okay, we had to make Bran king to prove that disabled people can also be kings. Okay, like to show that being disabled does not make you weak. You can be king too. Okay, I think is the reason why they made Bran king, because he didn't do shit. He doesn't deserve to be king. He didn't do anything in order to be king. In reality, no one would have voted for him to be king, first of all. Because, first of all, the vote of the North does not count. I think the vote of the North does not count. Why? Because the North is independent now. So, Bran Stark is king, but he has no army. Bran Stark has no army. Like, literally has zero people in his army. That's the king. A powerless king he has no army at all. He has nothing. He has no money, first of all. Bran Stark has no money. He has no army. But he's king. Like really. The Targaryens ruled the kingdoms for 270 years or something like that. Why? Because they were powerful. Robert Baratheon ruled the kingdoms for 17 years. Why? Because he was powerful. He had people who supported him. He had allies. He had armies. He had Tywin Lannister by the balls because his son was his daughter was queen. So obviously Tywin Lannister had to support. So Robert Baratheon had power. That's why he was able to keep the kingdoms at peace. The only reason the Targaryens were able to keep the kingdoms at peace and united was because they were powerful. But somehow, the Stark boy is able to keep the kingdoms together without an army, without any money, without any power. Nothing. Everyone just agreed, you know what? Bran Stark is king. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, show. Come on. D&D, man, like D&D have outdone themselves on this one. I thought season 7 was bad. But season 8, wow. It takes the cup, dude. Takes the cup clearly. Clear. No competition. Like, seriously, Arya killed the Night King. And how she killed the Night King? She just stabs him and he dies. And everyone dies like that. It's over. Next mission. Like, really? Really? Ah, come on. Like, the Night King touched Bran in a dream. And Bran had a mark on his hand. But somehow, he grabbed Arya by the neck. But somehow, Arya has no mark on her neck. She has nothing. She just living in normal life. Like, why did the Night King grab Arya by the neck? I would assume he grabbed her by the neck because he wanted to kill her, right? I assume he wanted to kill her. But no, he didn't want to kill her. He just grabbed her. He grabbed her by the neck. He waited for 30 seconds and then she stabs him and then he dies. That's the Night King. Oh, come on. I don't want to go back to this shit. But like, I'm just saying, if you really think, if Peter Dinklage really thinks the only reason people are angry is because people are racist, then he's an idiot. Okay? He's an idiot. He does not deserve our airtime.